What up, y'all? It's Michael with Post Strategic 5 back at you with another video. And this is probably the one and only video that's going to be for me. Because, you know, with merch, it disappears, it gets ruined, stuff happens, it gets lost, whatever. And what's cool about YouTube is if, you know, you don't get kicked off of YouTube, you'll have the stuff forever. So, over 25 years of collecting Insane Clown Posse merch, what the hell's left? Let's start off with what I'm wearing. So, we got the new school Great Malenko. Y'all already know what the back looks like. You know, this is certainly more recent. And keeping up the recent trend, sometimes the sun hits my hatchet chime, you know what I'm saying? I doubt you could see that. Maybe you can. But this was the 2020 Gold Boy. And it's actually number 2, which is super, super dope. So, you know, this ain't a flex video either, man. I understand times are tough. So, I ain't trying to act like I'm friggin' big ballin' or anything the hell else. This is just a for me video, just in case something ever happens. Y'all can know I used to own it, you know what I'm saying? So, we got the 2020 Gold Boy. Of course, simulated after the best chime that was ever made. Screw your opinion. The 2001 Silver Boy. And actually the gold one would have still been better, but I didn't have $500 back then. I did, but you know, drama and stuff. I guess I shouldn't have said it like that, but it is what it is. But we got the Silver Boy for $75. Yes, that's how cheap stuff was back in the day. And actually, you're gonna see a whole bunch of like ticket stubs and stuff like that. That's pretty cool too, if y'all are into that stuff, because it's kind of why I did it. It's really for me, but I know juggalos love to be collected and all that, so it is what it is, and I ain't untangling all this crap. So next, we got the 2004 Boy, Gathering of the Juggalos, my first one ever at 16. Oh, by far the best gathering I ever went to. I only went to 2. I went to Whoopstock as well. Whoopstock was super dope, but hiatus and not having the people, like who wants to go to a gathering alone? I know a lot of heads do it, man. Shout out to y'all. You know, you meet your friends when you're there, and that's kind of like what I be doing nowadays, but you know, traveling alone, paying for all the gas. I mean, I'm like 10 hours away from Ohio and Mass, so it kind of is what it is. And then, yeah, we got the Thornville, Ohio, got J Gathering, my other second one. We did that. And then we got the super dope Ballers on a Boat. That I know wasn't last year. So, whatever, oh, it says right on it there, 2019. That was the first Ballers on a Boat I did. That was a super good time. And then we also got the super duper fresh, and funny enough, shout out to my boy, you know, Mark, my big, call him Big Mark, but he ain't big no more. Homie lost 1 million pounds. He's friggin', shout out to him. He pretty much bought my whole collection, and come to find out I still had one left that was completely mint. I had like the whole Zippos series. I would have loved to have done a video on that, but he pretty much grabbed them all. For those who don't know, if you've never been to my crib, and I know most of y'all haven't, I used to have 4 rotating Zippo displays. I had 2 60s and 2 96s. I sold my homie one of them, and now he's filling that up with all these boys. Who knows, he might end up grabbing this one. And if he doesn't, and y'all are in town November 9th or whatever it is for Ouija, you might even be able to pick this up, yeah. Because I know when I used them, I beat them up. And it ain't even really worth having those no more, because my Zippo displays are all in storage and everything else. So I ain't gonna pull all these out, but we got the red one. I already know this was the Country Blumpkin one. We're gonna see a shirt from that one, the one in Virginia, I believe it was, if I remember correctly. The other one, and the Pinky. So we're waiting for that island show. We still got all our coins, definitely went to all those. What do I want to hit next? Got some ghetto merch. You can see that certainly didn't hold up well. Family got me that one. I'll go down a real slick memory lane real quick. Hold on, I gotta make sure y'all don't see my face. I'll show off my homies. Shout out to my brothers, who we haven't really linked up for a minute, but when we do link up, it's just like we never missed a beat. I was like damn 13 in this picture, you know? We were hitting the tours at a very, very young age and having a grand old time. And I'm not really going to do CDs unless they're mint and still together. I got so many in my CD book throughout the years, it ain't even worth doing. Shout out to the Mad Professor single. But, yeah, most of that stuff, they're all scratched up, used, and abused. We got a super cool throwback for all you new juggalos. You're all about to see stuff y'all never seen before. Especially something like this. Because for those who didn't know, Massachusetts has always been a top 5 clown state. And Fright Fest Twisted rode that train just like everything else they did that ICP gave them. Psychopathic after party, y'all. Literally, $8 for juggalos and $4 for juggalettes, you sexist bastards. But nah, I get it. You gotta have the girls in for free. But the dopest part about this flyer, I hope y'all can see it. Juggalos 8, juggalettes 4, and bitches 10. Hoes are free. So you tell me how the hell it went down and which one you wanted to be. I love stuff from back in the day, man. It was so much fresher. Like, excuse me, like before the family era, yo, Psychopathic was Psychopathic. The family era brought in so many new heads. There was still a lot of good times, but at the end of the day, there was nothing like the most hated band in the world ever, or the clowns ever, or whatever you'd like to call anything before the family era. Super old 03, probably came and see it. Insane Clown Posse and 2 Live Crew back in the day. So many ticket stubs. Ballers on a Boat, whichever year that was. I went to the last 2. This one's the 2019 one, like the charm. The last one, they didn't give away any charms, but they threw out mad free gifts and mad free shirts. I got one. You're going to see it soon. I got one for the 3-Headed Monster Tour, which, shout out to The Unholy, Mike Landry, Ginger Low, all them boys. And we just randomly, I ended up at Tavern at the End of the World, and all them boys were there, and they brought Eshawn, bought him a drink, had a great night. Hall of Wicked 2019, grand old times. Shout out to the boys over at Zug Island, man. Their first album was the shit. I don't care what anybody says. That's a screw your opinion. Super dope. Throwbacks to pictures and hatchet vans out in front in the Palladium. This was during the Big Money Hustlers tour when they went and did that tour with it. And you got to watch the movie. A bunch of stuff that's really kind of irrelevant. Anything here I really want to show? Oh, here we go. We got the tour that started everything for Tech 9. Keeps trying to act like it had nothing to do with this. This was the only reason he blew up. Anybody that tries saying like, oh yeah, the mainstream went tech, shut up, man. I remember when it was and what it used to be. There's only 2 people that made your career, and they were right there, right there. Sneak peek at what's coming next. There was the OG Big Money Hustlers van or trucks they used to come out at for that tour. Super dope. And then, if you know, you know. I don't even know if they were worldwide, but strawberries, y'all. Strawberry tickets. Not many of these survived. Like, actually, funny enough, a couple of them are twisted. But, you know, you can see with one like this, just how it looks, like all the fading from the Fago taking it all away, you know, because I was always a floor guy. That's forever. But who knows? With recording videos and stuff like that, I can't be getting friggin' Fago on my gimbal and everything else. Talking about that country blumpkin show there. Boom. Got the chicken hunting, hootenanny hoedown. I had to get a shirt for that tour, man. That was such a fresh time. Going out the elements. Good times, good times. And then, arguably, other than my charms, the Grail, OG, you gotta have the original gold Great Malenko 97 first edition Jonko. You know what I'm saying? Still pretty good shape. I mean, you know, other than the face definitely took a little bit of a hit. You can't really even tell from the video, but it's a little faded. This may be for sale one day, and then again, it might get signed by ICP and get framed up, even though I know that kills the merch, so, you know, somebody wanted it for the right price, it could be done. Another OG 2000s, give or take, friggin' one of my favorite jerseys, the Hatchet Man here. Just the Psychopathic records on the back. My favorite one was that one that came out in like 2002 for the Hatchet Man. Looked exactly like that with the double O's on the back. I like the black one. Forget the red one. I like the black version. That black version was dope. Great Malenko beanie. I don't know about y'all. Not hating on the swag, but it is what it is. I hate these long boys. They don't fit your head right. Like, I like ones that like actually go on right and that are tight. You know, So those long boys, they really ain't it for me. Got the brand new Juggalos Against Sanity. Well, not brand new. And actually, great story. That hurt. Just fell on my damn foot and I ain't wearing shoes. Anyway, got this at the after party for the Juggalo March. When we got there in like less than a half hour, flying over there and chilling with Jump Steady and Scotty D and all the boys. What a great time. And of course, the whole one. Got to have both the packs there. What else we got? Got to have the brother. Like some of those, like, you know, the CDs that are super rare. You know, listen to them once, burn them, whatever. Got the Seed. Got the Hall of Wicked sample of the Dark. Nothing that needs to be mentioned. Gloomy Sunday. Shout out to both of those solo EPs, man. I love both of those. Both of them banging with nothing but hits. So, past midnight on the East Coast on the 17th, my homie Problematic gave these to me. Y'all remember? Woo-woo-woo! But I think I ended up giving him like the Big Money Hustlers VHS or something when my VHS broke. So, he gave me those. Nice little trade. I don't know if this is true, but I remember when this came out and Fago Lovers was saying at the gathering there was only like 665 of these made. And I had to pick one up. It took like a year to get to my house after getting it from the gathering. There was a super long delay, whatever the hell else. But we finally got it, so that was super fresh when it came in the mail. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I got that at the gathering like 10 months ago. But anyway, y'all know Psychopathic. They say they're going to do something, they damn do it. Even if it's 5 years later, like this farewell tour that they better never go on. But hey, it is what it is. Big Money Hustlers. 2 CDs need not be mentioned. I guess y'all can guess who they are. Duck the Oop down. Brand new Gloomy Sunday. I had to get 5 of them because the homie wanted the DVD. So had to grab those up. Sell him the DVD. Whatever. I used to have all these. And some of them definitely got lost. But you know. The Wicked Clowns. We ain't going to go through all those. But you know the comics. If you know, you know. If you don't, go get the damn CD with all of it. This is the worst disgrace in Juggalo history for me, y'all. I'm such a turd. You could tell by far my favorite looking Joker's card riddle box is still the GOAT. This is right damn there. And the reason I'm a turd, y'all gonna be sick. If you know, you know. Can y'all tell what that is? Yeah. That's the original Hollywood Gold Great Malenko that I lit and I used. And when it goes in your pocket, this is what happens. That's why if you collect the damn Zippos, anything with paint, never carry the paint Zippos. This is like the ultimate sin. Can you imagine how dope this would be having this brand new? Some of y'all do. Some of y'all still have them. Shout out to y'all. Oop, selfless plug. Less than 12 hours away at the Middle East. My brother. Is there a damn problem? The homie Problematic, who will be with Mad Max tonight. If you and Max get there. If you don't, you're a turd. Whatever. Family got me this one. Shout out to Wally World. You can tell I was big on that. It's like Hot Topic, you know what I mean? It's kind of like merch. Even though they're still legit. It is what it is. But that brings me to something. Man, stop wearing fake merch. Support local businesses. Support the clowns, man. If you mess with them, don't buy some crap from some bozo on Wish that makes something trying to steal their stuff, bootleg their stuff. That is so dang lame. If you support the Hatchet, you support Psychopathic Records, you support anybody in the underground, because I support a lot of them. Anybody that's there, man, buy their stuff. Don't buy knockoff stuff. Don't create your own stuff. I understand some of y'all like to do the Tom Wood stuff, man. At least make it original. Don't make it identical. You just make something identical. You're just stealing their stuff, man. Stop culture vulturing. It's lame. Anyway, the last 3-headed monster tour, like I said, when I seen the boys. But this one actually came from Ballers on a boat. This was one of the packages. And shout out to the super cute chick that gave this to me because she was looking out for me. And she's like, yeah, you want them? I'm like, whatever, dude. And she's like making love to the security or whatever. And the security hooked her up with one. damn 5X. I don't plan on ever getting that fat, so that might be able to go too. My favorite friggin' character of all time, gotta love Freddy Krueger, or in this case, Shaggy Krueger. But, yeah, hitting the Hall of Wicked in 2020. Had to have that boy. Go to Hall of Wicked. You gotta have something to bring back, you know what I'm saying? So we got the Hall of Wicked boy. And then I think this one, oh no, I'm tripping. Wait a minute, yeah. I don't know. I might have got this one at Hall of Wicked too. Same deal. Doesn't say friggin' which Hall of Wicked, so that might not have been Hall of Wicked, or it might have been a tour where I wasn't at Hall of Wicked. I don't know. Like, trying to remember what tours you went to, since, like, my first one was the Hatchet Rise and tour Lotus, and it's like everything in between. Like, bro, I've been to places in Michigan, I can't even tell you the name of the venue. That's how much I care. It's like, just get there, Google, GPS, we out the gate. That's about all she wrote. The remake boy, still like the shirt. Just when you thought they were dead, man. Newsflash, the Wicked Clowns will never die, and even when they're gone, all you gotta do is hit play. Never forget that stuff. That stuff's 100% legit. Super fresh. Most don't know. If you know, you know. 5th annual, 2004. The Dark Forest Boys, baby. That was a super fresh one. Gotta love it. Gotta dang love it. Still haven't been back to Nelson Ledges. We got the Violent J, Bloody Sunday, Deluxe Boy. I actually thought those were going to sell out. I think there's still a lot of them there. So that's kind of wild to me in itself. Huh. I was actually looking for that. Did not know that was in there, but whatever. Hold on. Hold on. All right. A little bit of dead time, not bad. And we got one more. We got an OG Fago shirt. So, you know, that's all the stuff that kind of survived. Everything else was all CDs and stuff. Shameless plug. Yeah, they used to have these in stores. You put 25 cents, you give the owner 25 cents, you put the thing down, fills up, put the Zippo insert in there, fill it up. Can't beat it with a stick. This is worth like 4 bones too. But, yeah, I've kind of been going through my stuff. I may end up moving. So if that happens, we're going to end up taking that door anyway. But we'll see how everything goes. But in the midst of moving and going through over, you know, crap, like 80 years of people living in this house. Actually, it was like 47. So you could do your own math on that, give or take. And, yeah, it was dope, you know. Found a lot of stuff that I didn't even remember, like, lived, you know. So many shirts throughout the years. Everything got ruined, you know. But some of the stuff survived, and y'all got to see it. So there's no wall update. So many of y'all hit me, gave me some subs. Thank you. You know, as soon as I get 1,000, this ain't going to be an Only Juggalo channel. I'm letting y'all know. I've been through the ringer. I got a lot of stuff pending, we'll just say. And once stuff gets ended, you wouldn't believe the stories, knowledge. You know, for those of you who don't know and never seen my first video, I'm a former Marine. I got an undergrad in criminal justice. I got a Master of Arts in International Security. I got a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. And let's just say there's a lot that y'all would love to learn. I'm going to be bringing out books, educational. I'm going to teach y'all how to freaking spot a liar. One of the cute things, unless you have that blinking disease, when I do the video, I'll make sure to get completely accurate for y'all. But, yeah, till next time, there's going to be a lot, and just keep your popcorn ready. All right, y'all, deuces.